I'm Dan Ackerman, and we are here taking a look at the Toshiba Qosmio X75. Now, it may look to you like this particular laptop has fallen through a time vortex of some kind from, I don't know, the mid-2000s or before. It's big, it's bulky, it's got crazy red accents. It's completely the opposite of the sort of aesthetic minimalism that we see from most laptops today, where everything is very thin, very light, almost very featureless, really throwing the focus on, in a lot of cases, a big touchscreen. Now, in this case, of course, because this is a big Qosmio gaming laptop, like a lot of other systems like this, even today in the Windows 8 era, there's no touchscreen, even though, again, it's Windows 8 tile-based, kind of hard to use with the touchpad here, even with an external mouse. But if you're the typical Qosmio customer, hopefully that won't bother you too much, because this is intended primarily as a gaming laptop with a healthy dose of multimedia on the side. Maybe less of a pure gaming laptop than something you might get from Alienware or Origin PC, because this particular model has a rewritable Blu-ray drive and of course a big 1080p screen. So they figure you're doing games and you're doing multimedia, movie watching, movie night in the dorm room, that kind of stuff. Now, what I really love about the newest version of the Qosmio is they have updated it with the very latest in Intel 4th generation Core i-series processors, also known as Haswell, and it's also got one of the brand new NVIDIA 700 series graphics cards, in this case the 770M. This particular version is a little bit more expensive. It's $17.99, but you get 16 gigs of RAM for that. You get the Blu-ray drive, you get that CPU and GPU combo, and you get a combo solid-state and traditional platter giant hard drive. If you wanted to, you could cut out some of the bells and whistles and get this down to about $11.99 and still keep that same processor and the same graphics card. To me, that's a really great that's a really great deal. In any version of the X75, you get fantastic performance. I cannot complain about the value for money in terms of the components and what you get at all. However, the big body, even though it's mostly aluminum, it still feels kind of plasticky. The keyboard is kind of clacky. Again, no touchscreen. None of the other modern things you might see, like Thunderbolt or an NFC antenna or anything like that. It's really an old school laptop with new school components in it. If you're cool with that, if that's going to fit in with your dorm room aesthetic, well, then you've got a great bargain here. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that is the Toshiba Qosmio X75.